Hello YouTubers, NarukoFan2 here, and I came across a list by a Southern Poverty Center, and now they're considered people who speak out against the New World Order, people who support the Constitution as a threat, as terrorists. And when I actually read the list, which I will actually post a link to it below, and this is actually very, very, very bad that they're doing this, because as you people think, those who speak out against New World Order, and those who support the Constitution, and those who think that standing up for human rights is a good thing, it's now considered a thought crime. I will post a list down below, and I'll post a link to it as well. This is very, very bad, because now the Southern Poverty Center is now considering the people who support the Constitution as terrorists now. It's very, very bad. And those who question government are now considered terrorists as well. This is very bad. This is very, very, very bad. It also lists Second Amendment advocates as well as terrorists as well. See, people who actually allow this to happen? Look what's happening. You're losing your freedoms. It's starting to happen here in Canada, where I live as well. People, you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up and realize that your rights and freedoms are being stripped away from you. You do, as a human race, have the right to stand up for your freedoms and your rights. Don't allow the government to take that away from you, because if you allow them to take away one of your rights, they'll strive to take the rest of your rights away until you have none. Stand up for your rights. Stand up for what you believe in. Do it not using violence, but use non-violence. Use information. Hand them out to people. Because everyone has a right to know they do have rights. Hand out the Canadian Constitution if you're Canadian. And if you're American, hand out the American Constitution. And for those in America, hand out the Declaration of Independence as well. Because as Americans, you do have the right to overthrow a corrupt government. It lists that in the Declaration of Independence. That's why the Second Amendment was put there. If a government gets too corrupt and starts oppressing its people, you do have the legal constitutional right to overthrow that corrupt government and reinstate a government that supports and obeys the Constitution. You do have that right. I'll post the list and also the link to the list in case you don't believe me. This is very, very bad, what's happening around this society. This list is American, but I am concerned for Americans and for Canadians and for all people and animals worldwide. Because when a government gets too oppressive, it is the right of the people to overthrow that corrupt government and reinstate it with a constitutional obeying government. I will post the list below. And always remember, you do have rights. You have the right to speak your mind. You have the right to protest, and all the rights guaranteed under a Constitution. No matter where you live, no matter what country you are born in, you do have the right. So stand up for your rights, no matter what. Because when a government gets too oppressive, It is the legal right of everyone to overthrow that government, corrupt government, and reinstate a constitutional obeying government. And we must charge those who oppress us, and they will face justice. So stand up for your rights, stand up for your freedoms, because if you allow them to take one of your rights away, they will strive and take away the rest until you have none. Peace out, yo. And remember, fight for your beliefs, no matter what they are, in a non-violent way.